Huh?
Be better off going straight. Yeah, right.
Oh, Daddy's Wild Ride is the wildest ride in the country. Hop on in and go for a spin. And when you're back on solid ground, head on over to Dr. Yaya's Confections for an ice cold.
Guess we learned him. Ain't that
See if
right,
he went back
boys?
to that spot.
Ooh, that's good.
This is a crock of shit.
Get to hunting.
Where'd he get off to? I ain't giving up that easy.
He one of them.
Hey, motherfucker! Run that motherfucker out of here!
Well, folks, you made it all the way to the paddle wheel. And Lord have mercy upon you. 'Cause there ain't a prettier sight.
Get me close enough,
Don't
boys!
take my word for it. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting. Now say what you will about the life of a slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire, that it did. But soon they started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as
Get around and surprise him!
and good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name. Baron Saturday. That evil in the darkness knew this was his time. Men, women, even children started going missing. And a great fear took hold of folks, and a name was whispered throughout the village. The Rougarou. A fierce man-beast covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws to make. Many Negro men went hunting the Rougarou, but none of them returned. Desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks scarred the banks of the bayou with voodoo dolls. Horrific things made of human bones and hair, painted in blood. But this dissuaded the Rougarou not one bit. And some say things got worse. Much worse. The hero they needed came in a form
waste some time, spread him! Fucking dropping us! He's here! Fucker's down! Let him have it! Yo, damn! Let's go to hell!
Need to run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with it!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please, listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
About the things happening right here in Bordeaux. Things I don't think anyone could have ever predicted. Except yours truly, of course. Yeah. There's a gentleman out there, maybe he's even listening right now, who police are referring to as a violent dictator. Now hold on, that's not exactly right. Police are actually...
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official tally, but sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the very top of the decommissioned Ferris wheel. The police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as racially inflammatory imagery.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags. Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli.
drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri's the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
That Cassandra really buffaloed you, didn't she? Fucking lunatics. Every last one of them. Haven't the people down here heard about a little invention called air? Looking pretty lively for a dead guy.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure I'll appreciate your concern.
What's going in there?
How you think?
Say goodnight to the asshole.
Got it! Over here! Covering my ass! We down another man! I ain't going out like that!
Out of ammo! I gotta reload! Grab and go! He's fucking dropping us!
Not like this. Follow my lead, boys. Lost another one. There you are.
Running for cover! Us down!
Time to die, prick.
Over there! Shoot him, for fuck's sake! Let's shoot some shit up! I got this!
Fuck out of me. Look, Red Bull around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, though. We just keep at it.
There you are.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill the post-some bitch and get it over with.
Nah, Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito till we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
I tracked down the source of that sound. How the fuck does a sound like that come out of a voodoo doll? Don't sit up too close. That shit'll swallow your soul. My mama always said this color shit was all sorts of evil. Don't get any closer. You just inviting trouble in.
Ooh, this boy's dead. Can't tell. Who that? Let's look this way.
Got him over here! Switching out ammo! Should have never come back to New Bordeaux.
Over there, shoot him for fuck's sake.
Boom, boom, here I come, cocksucker! Fire it! Fire! There you are.
Running for cover!
Get asshole!
You ain't that sly, dipshit.
Settle down. Your time is up, motherfucker! Hit him with a Molotov! Warming him up! There he is! Reload! Here! Get him! Here! Over here! Grab some cover.
Get the fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
How the fuck we let him get...
He couldn't have gotten far.
Maybe double back. Go check.
Nothing. Try over there.
Here!
That baby that Greco wants to off me, huh? Tell him to come down and do it himself. What's going on out there?
There, goddammit.
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Hey, Lincoln. I'm, still trying to get this place back in order. I'm earning for you in River Row. Keep that in mind next time you're handing out territory. How goes the fucking up Sal Marcano's life business? Still can't get used to the heat in this fucking city, you know? When's the last time this place even had seasons?
reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fucks even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people. Two of you don't need the grief. Push comes to shove, Toretto will push, shove, bite, and gut you. Watch yourself.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco scrambling.
Imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal would give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right.
Chop, chop. The schedule.
Be feet, cocksucker.
What?
Hiding won't help you.
You don't belong here, friend. Maybe he headed through there. Wrong place, boy.
Huh?
Would you just move on?
Oh.
Boom, boom! Here I come, cocksucker! We got us a gunfight. Running for cover. Shit's turned bad. You know send everyone.
say big on the tastiest poutine balls in New Bordeaux. I'm at the
Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating.
Every poutine sausage ball.
On scene, officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
For the price of one.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Worse.
It's like hunting swamp rats.
Ain't broke a sweat yet.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Wait!
Go see what we're dealing with.
Is it raining again?
Hey there. How about you stay off my street? Sure could use a smoke. Miss?
Y'all can stop looking when he's dead.
Coming through.
Whoa. Careful, friend. Where's he taking that piece, Ricky?
Did I have something for me today?
Comfortable here. Start firing and don't stop.
Get around where he can't see you. God, I'll blast the black off him.
That lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
You know, when I've had a long day and want a quick bite, but don't want anything too fancy, there's a little place I love that feels just like home. The Briar Patch. This is Remy Duval, dear listener. Sure, the Briar Patch is a sponsor, but truth be told, I'd eat there even if they weren't. Why? Because stepping into a briar patch is like stepping back into the past. Good old-fashioned Southern cooking and prices to match. With locations all over New Bordeaux, there's always a briar patch close by. Good food, good folks, good old-fashioned Southern...
Sent a guy over to the house, says I ain't quitting shit, but if I'm serious about it, he was gonna see to it.
Fill out what we tell you to fill out. Ain't telling you again.
I told him there was a misunderstanding. Next morning...
Stay in line. Ain't about to ignore a noise like that. Sound like that's gotta be found.
Never would have believed it if I hadn't tried it myself. But as God is my witness, I've been doing nothing but eating ribeyes and drinking martinis. Lost 63 pounds so far. I have expected it with a month. Rough. Got to be able to talk about it.
Sent a guy over to the house, says I ain't quitting shit, but if I was serious about legs, you know, busting.
You want a permit? You need to wait.
I told him there was a misunderstanding.
This is what happens when you lip off.
This city's going. You want a work permit? You need to come through me.
This is what happens when you lip off.
You want to work? Yeah, right.
I know she means well, but she needs to respect that it's our house, our son.
When you wake up in the morning, the world still gets you uptight. Well, there's nothing better you ain't tried to fill the emptiness inside. When you come back down, girl, still ain't feeling right. And don't it seem like it's just you?
huh?
Shit!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Kick his ass! Run! Run! Ah!
I'll track down the source of that sound.
Leave some for me.
Jesus Christ! Holy fuck!
Heading for cover.
You got plans for that gun?
Is that a gun in that guy's hand?
Gonna need to take a ride, darling.
Never! Feeling a one-man car. I worked hard for that ride! I said I know she would.
Y'all need to get down here right away. Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Road. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Take a long time, but I believe it's gonna come. Thing they say you can't, I believe they can be done. I really do. I told my wife that she pray for me. Baby, I'm gonna pray for you. Yes, I am. She said, I got something to tell you.
Huh? We got ourselves a guest. He's over here, you bunch of fuckwits.
taking no for an answer. Right.
Hey, you about to get an education.
Huh?
There he goes.
This is gonna be fun. I got that cop. Fucking crew. This is the way you die. He's killing our fucking crew.
My dog's gonna love violating your corpse. Still here, motherfucker.
Careful now, he's got a gun. Huh?
God, oh my God, he has a gun!
Huh?
Send your officers, now!
There's a report of an armed Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
The so-called hippies of San Francisco were not preaching peace yesterday when they protested the arrest of a handful of suspected narcotics dealers in the famed Haight-Ashbury district. Rioters smashed windows, set fires, and threw rocks at police. City officials say they have made 43 arrests as a result of the disturbance.
Scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
Let's go. You got real police incoming. gonna blow his damn head off.
All units, code 60. Officer injured on scene.
How's that feel, fucker?
There's been a homicide reported in River Row. If there's a unit in the area.
Maybe you can pass by and check it out.
There ain't nothing here.
He wants to go on a prowl every night after work? That's his block. Get this show on the road. And some of us want to work.
This whole thing's an opinion.
Let's get this show on the road. Some of us want to work. Get on nothing with the last damn week.
Where's the goddamn kit?
Christ, not this again.
She's invited to makes it sing. It's all about the way your blood makes it rather than a set recipe. Now, personally, I like mine the same way.
Don't get stand, man! Oh, my gosh.
Here.
Ham hocks.
Like that fills your heart as it does your belly.
Hush now. So they hang some redneck in the holler? Well, that never changed.
He's gone. It's all yours, boys. We got ourselves. He's over here, you bunch of fuckwits. Just reload. Run. Get behind something. My dog's gonna love violating your call.
It's turned bad. Send everyone.
Firing on that piece of shit! Over there! You never see it come.
What I can't understand is what kind of idiot makes his last stand at an old fun park.
From what I hear, Richie wasn't gonna be winning no awards for his smarts. Anyways.
Yeah, anyway. What are we doing here, man? Sal pitching in with that Crocker motherfucker? Letting him lose a whole piece of the city?
Sal's up to something big. Looks like Richie, old Sammy, they was just little pieces in it. Whatever it is, it's way above what you and me get paid to know.
You ain't that sly, dipshit.
Hey! Hey! Yeah.
You're so fucking done.
We get shut up! Let's go
Get him from the other side! Should have kept your head
Hey, boss, you got anything for David Cox?
Show on the road. Some of us want. Where are the cards? On the road. Some of us want to work. Where are the cards? Hey, boss, you got anything for me?
Better have something for me today.
Hey, where are the cards?
Cocksucker, Rick. Fucking me.
Huh?
Dog fuck got himself killed. God damn it, we gotta find that asshole.
Some of us want to work.
Better have something for me today.
Let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, boys.
Hey, where are the cards?
You got anything for me today?
Over there.
Hey! Hey! Over here!
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they're saying,
We need help. There's a report of an all-Negro male in River Row. Look into it if you like.
that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working.
Don't use it. Hey, look! At a gun!
What's this shady fuck want?
Come on, fellas, let's keep it nice and orderly.
Wants to go out every night after work? Yes.
Huh?
I think he has a gun!
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Better have something for me today.
Huh? If you're waiting on your partner,
I thought-
mine's over here.
God damn it! He's fucking gone! I said we try that area.
Huh?
Better have something
If you're
for me
waiting on
today.
your appointment, the line's over here.
Hey, where are the cards?
Another body!
How'd he get by us? Okay, then where you want to look?
If you're waiting on your appointment, the line's over here.
I don't think they'll ever put up a new one. Too expensive. Tracks crime.
Watch where you're going.
Something to consider.
Have them IDs and your dues ready, fellas. Cash only.
Going to turn the TV off as soon as the captain put his...
Hey! Hey!
Fire on that piece of shit!
Hey, set me free.
daddy's cock when it was really bad. This is damn near heaven compared to my...
Good a job as you've done slowing work at the dock union. I'm surprised. Word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him.
Watch yourself, man. New shirt, too.
It's hard work. Men's work. And when men work hard doing things men do, in the saddle or down a mine, in a factory or even behind a desk, they need a break, a breather, a pause to catch their breath before they get back to the hard work of working like a man. And when it's time for a break, they want a big one. A big break red. Big break toasts their tobacco. That's why it's richer, fuller, cleaner, smoother. Plus, it comes in a convenient flip-top box that's as rugged and crush-proof as the... I got a gator who loves colored boys.
If he ain't here, I don't give two shits about him.
I see you. I'll piss on your grave, asshole.
I'm
Get that asshole. Get down here.
Set his ass on fire! Coming now! Just like hunting swamp rats.
Hey, he's over here. Heading for cover. Down here. Just fucking die already. Holy shit, that's a corpse!
This is nobody's fault but yours.
Bad one, boys. Run for cover! Killed one of our boys. He's hit me hard. Killed one of our boys.
You like that, huh? Two bills for the man who snuffs this fuck.
He got me pinned! He's unloading on him!
Greco's on his last. You standing with him or me?
Fuck you. All right, I'm with you.
Vito will be happy to hear that. The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
There's only one thing a woman loves more than serving an ice-cold Stoltz to her man.
And what would that be, darling?
Enjoying one with him.
Stoltz Premium Beer.
Made for men who like women who like beer.
Stoltz, it's in the water.
It's in the water.
Stoltz, it's in the water.
WVCE 1150. New Bordeaux. The gateway to the greats. WVCE.
Assassinations, look what happened. America's on its way to a race.
Communist?
Yeah.
Faked the president's death?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know if you're smart or...
Oh, something wrong about that. Oh, shit. I think this boy's gone.
If the police, that's a little bit disturbing.
You're gonna tell me about Roy's smuggling operation.
The boss is trying to get medical supplies to Cuba for extra cash. I know where the shipment is.
You run with me now.
On scene, officer. They gave you a suspect. Respond with caution. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Hell's it coming?
I'm out of ammo.
Taking cover.
What's with all this anger and heat?
I'll find myself.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units.
How's that feel, fucker?
Yeah, I'll flush him out.
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
He's hit! We got real police incoming! Taking cover! Out of the way! Let's go! Oh, man! Let me be! We trapped!
All units. Search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Anybody follow you? Roy is rattled, scared of Greco, terrified of you. Heard he started sleeping at the warehouse. It's the only place he feels safe.
Good. Means I have an easier time getting my hands on him.
Once he's taken care of, we'll move in. Vito will turn things around. You'll see. That poor fucker Roy is back at the warehouse. Do what you gotta do.
For more than I used to. He's not careful. He's gonna have me caring about what's going in this city.
Okay.
I half expected living with her mama would be rough. That's the way everybody talks about it. Mean, bossy old mother-in-law. Okay, she's bossy, but she also loves the hell out of our kid. You know it.
About giving our kid a little sister or brother.
Wait. Old boy's a paper pusher. This kind of thing for fellas like us. Battlefield about having a lot quicker. Assuming the man is don't cut his goddamn throat.
Hey, goddamn Bradley, over here! Get out of here! Hey! Y'all! Dogs are violating your home! Oh, where'd that come from? He don't... Grab him some cover!
I'm looking for some backup. My pal Vito says y'all are some bad motherfuckers.
Well, Vito ain't wrong. In fact, he's very, very right. And we got some time to give you a hand.
Shouldn't have come here.
That gun's mine! He's cutting us down! There he is!
You don't want to do this?
Sure I do.
Down before you get there! Devil got you now, motherfucker!
Need you guys to secure the smuggling operation at the warehouse.
I'll send them over. And Lincoln, just cause Greco's a dipshit doesn't mean he's a pushover. He'll probably send out some of his men, have them try and take you out. So watch your ass. Get your hands on Greco and rough him up all you want, but don't kill him. That's for me.
I was in the 3rd Platoon Company C of the 614 Tank Destroyer Battalion during World War II. I trained as a medic, but I still carried a gun. Every man in our company was black. Army didn't know what to do with us other than they didn't want us fighting with the white men. Klimbach was that little French town up there near the border with Germany, and we were ordered to take it. Now, the Krauts took out 3 of the 4 anti-tank guns we had, but there was no way in hell we were letting them get the better of us. We were determined to show we was just as good, if not better, than every other soldier in the service. I don't like talking about medals I got over there. Only way a man survives something like that is through the grace of God. Doesn't seem right celebrating a little piece of tin. No one knows I helped Lincoln except for you and John Donovan. Not that I'm keeping it a secret, mind you. Just that nobody ever came around and asked about it.
Hey, Lincoln, that prick Greco threw me out of my ass. Didn't give a shit I got a prick.
Greco's in that building at the end of the block. A lot of whores in there. Probably face down a pussy right now.
You got any muscle with him?
Yeah, a couple of meatheads. I'll go around the front, you take the back. If he tries to run, grab his ass. Nobody kills that prick but me. Fuck. Those are Marcano's guys. Sucker. Now, come on, back to the car, you drive, I'll cover us. Fuck if that little prick gets away. Ha! Ha!
Is that? How the fuck did Greco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
Once I'm done with Greco, you cocksuckers are next! You fucks ready to die for this piece of shit, Greco? Huh?
That's fucking hard.
The views will take your breath away. Hollywood celebrities.
Vito agreed to work with Lincoln on one condition, that he bring him Michael Greco. When Greco escaped, Vito backed out.
Stay at the Royal Hotel.
Is that? How the fuck did Greco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
Smash this car up, we'll never catch Greco.
Vito, fuck!
I ain't making any promises. No way I'm letting that dipshit get away.
Here I come, cocksucker!
Lincoln, I'm not gonna fucking die in this hunk of shit car with you. Stupid son of a bitch just left his car.
Tell me, baby, what make you do me like you do? Hey, make my mind. That boy fucker. Now are you?
Sure, keep your head down! God damn it! The fuck are you?
Let's get him the fuck out of here. The cops are closing in.
Hey, get the door.
Yeah. Come on.
Available units. Suspicious individual in vehicle. Officers.
Oh, if it's not one thing, the fucking cops are on our ass.
What happened?
You crossed the wrong motherfucker, that's what happened. Now shut the fuck up!
You gotta let me out of here.
Cops are still on us. Lose them, Lincoln.
Should have known you'd be involved in this speedo, you cocksucker!
We gotta do something about those fucking cops. Fuck, cops are closing in.
Oh, fuck!
Responding unit. Suspect sighted downtown.
Shit! Need more ammo!
Should have known you'd be involved in this speedo, you cocksucker!
Settle down back there, kiddo. Right'll be over soon.
You fuckers ignoring me?
I hope you got your seatbelt on, asshole.
God damn it!
All units, suspect reported seen in the French ward. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Back to your place.
Yeah. Pull around to the chum shack in the back. And as for you, have a little dignity, Christ.
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative
Watch out for
visual on
cops.
suspect.
Don't want to get pulled over with this asshole in the back seat. Whew, shit. For a couple of years there, I really thought I might be done with all the Jimmy Cagney bullshit. But here I am.
Funny. I kind of figured you for more the Edward G. Robinson type.
Look at you, kid. You know, God's got a sense of humor, too. It's sick as shit, but that motherfucker's got one.
Let me go!
On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
You got real police incoming. Hells are coming. Real police incoming.
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Responding units. Suspect sighted downtown.
Hells are coming. Hells are coming.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost.
What's your problem?
Any chance Lincoln had of bringing down Sal Marcano ended with the death of Vito Scaletta.
you chicken shit motherfuckers. Let me go already.
Back to your place.
Yeah. Pull around to the chum shack in the back. And as for you, have a little dignity. Christ.
Help! Somebody fucking help! Help!
Watch out for cops. Don't want to get pulled over with this asshole in the back seat. Whew, shit. For a couple of years there, I really thought I might be done with all the Jimmy Cagney bullshit. But here I am.
Funny. I kind of figured you for more the Edward G. Robinson type.
Look at you, kid. You know, God's got a sense of humor, too. It's sick as shit, but that motherfucker's got one.
Oh, God, slow the fuck down, you big gorilla!
Please! I didn't do nothing!
Didn't do nothing. You were getting ready to fucking kill me.
I was just doing what Uncle Sal told me to do.
Nah, that fuck never liked me, I get it. But this? You never tried anything like this before.
I don't...
Come on, Mikey, why do you want me gone all of a sudden?
He said you were a carpetbagger. Never should have been down here in the first place.
You want me to keep going? You got 9 more.
Fuck! Listen, Jesus, he was worried you knew about the casino. And so we're gonna play up to Leo and the commission.
What casino?
Answer the question.
Uncle Sally's... You see that construction across the lake? He's building a casino over there. He wants to go legit. Turn this city into Las Vegas.
Gambling's illegal.
Yeah, no shit, it's illegal. Which is why he's paid a bunch of money to get the lost chain.
Who else is involved in this?
I don't know. I don't know, I swear it. Look, I told you what you wanted to know. You're gonna let me go now, right?
Yeah, sure. Stupid fucking prick. I'll clean this mess up. No reason for you to stick around.
Remember our deal. I'm expecting a cut of everything you bring in.
Hey, I know how this shit works. You'll get your money. There's a woman named Alma, helps me out sometimes. Cuban, mean as fuck. Should talk to her, see if she needs anything. Might be an easy way to bring in some extra money.
Where's she at?
At the warehouse.
All right. What are you gonna do with him?
Fish gotta eat like everyone else.
At what point did you become aware that Sal Marcano wanted to build a casino north of the city?
Pretty early on. Michael Greco told Lincoln about it.
And Lincoln Clay's plan was to specifically target various entities related to Marcano's casino plan?
Between the bribes he was paying out to get gambling legalized and the money needed to pay off the commission, Sal was stretched pretty thin. So Lincoln used that to his advantage. Forced Sal into making some extremely hard decisions. Decisions that would limit his options.
I'm telling you, we make twice as much bread moving heroin as we would from a stupid fucking casino. Maybe 3 times.
This ain't about the money.
You're joking, right? All I ever heard from you is, don't give me that goddamn excuses, you understand? You pay me what's fucking owed!
You think this is a game, son? And it's my fault for playing along with you. For not setting you straight. But it's not a game. This shit wears on you, grinds you down. I ain't had a decent night's sleep in 43 years. And then after Lucho, shit.
But hey, we got the cocksuckers who did that. Every last one of them.
Yeah, and your uncle's still dead, ain't he? Yeah. You think sitting in that chair makes you special, huh? Somehow puts you above all the bullshit. But it's the opposite. All it does is paint a giant goddamn bullseye on your forehead. There's a price to be paid for all this, you understand? And I'm tired of paying it. Mainly, I'm worried I'm gonna get a phone call telling me you're dead in a gutter somewhere.
What do you expect me to do, huh? Work the front door? Glad hand folks as they come on in, maybe give them a quick slap on the ass?
You'll run it with me. And here, after a few years, after I know everything's settled down, you'll take over. Find yourself a nice woman. Give me some fucking grandkids.
Sounds boring as fuck.
It's the only way, son. The world is changing. Used to be people knew their place. Now everybody's screaming about equality. And now they all deserve a slice of the pie. Niggers, micks, gooks, you name it. Our way of doing things won't work in a world like that. Yeah. You come to me with something like this, Lou, you better be goddamn sure. Yeah. Lincoln Clay's still alive.
Fuck me.
Newsflash. New Bordeaux needs a professional football team. Urgently. Dear listener, our city needs the roar of the crowds on Sunday, the smell of hot dogs. New Bordeaux absolutely needs the added expense of a brand new stadium. One our city would foot the bill for, of course, along with all of the traffic and congestion that would come with the new stadium complex. Oh, and let's not forget the part where no team has been willing to offer us more than a 10-year contract. Y'all see where I'm going, don't you? Last year, the prospect of getting our own pro team sounded too good to be true. The mayor was promising us a new multi-use venue for pro ball games and events, both of which are features our city could absolutely use. But as the talks have gone on, it seems like the only people a new stadium would benefit are the mayor, the city council, and whatever team is able to suck a New Bordeaux into footing the bill for this awfully bad idea. And it is a bad idea. No one seems to know how many millions of dollars this thing is gonna cost, or where the money's gonna come from. Well, I'll tell you where. From you and me, dear listener. That's right, new taxes. We don't know where this thing would go, a negotiation process that's been as shadowy as it's been rushed. But we're talking about the big bore fantasies from a handful of city bureaucrats. If your memory goes back far enough, dear listener, that's how we ended up with Baron Saturday's Fun Park out in the Hollow. It's an eyesore, and who knows what kind of criminal element it's attracting. Does it seem like rambling Ray Papados trying to recapture the glory of their college football days? All right, I apologize. There's no need for me to talk about the mayor in that way. But City Hall is chasing after a football team while the proposal to legalize gambling is just gathering dust. Oh, what's that? You hadn't heard about this? Well, I'm sure you haven't, with good reason. City Hall has worked hard to keep it on hush-hush. Late last year, the mayor's office blocked a proposal to allow gambling in New Bordeaux. Now, I know, you hear the word gambling and it conjures up back alley games and the seediness of something like Vegas. But that's not what City Hall is trying to squash. What if we could have Monte Carlo on the Mississippi? Legalized games right here in Bourbon City, bringing in folks to this jewel of the South. That's not just money from penny slots. That's jobs in hotels, restaurants, more folks coming through the French Quarter. Why, instead of costing taxpayers like you and me a bunch of good money, legalized gambling would pay us. Even a decent chance our taxes could go down. Make your voices known here, New Bordeaux. Remind City Hall and the mayor that this is a democracy. If you want to see newborn...
Bert. Been a while.
Lincoln Clay. Jesus Christ on the cross. Now I've seen everything. Heard you were dead.
Been hearing that a lot.
The fuck do you want?
Came here to make you a business proposition.
Is that so?
I'm going after Marcano, his brothers, anyone else that's associated with him.
You want my help?
Way I see it, once we deal with Barbieri, you get Point Verdun back. After that, we can discuss what happens to the rest of the city.
No, fuck off. Volley chalky bastards once already. Look where that got me.
From where I'm standing, I'm not seeing much of a difference between then and now.
You listen, that you listen, God, you fuck. Danny was so burned up, the coroner wouldn't let me get a last look. If anyone's killing that fucking Marcano, that's me.
Unless Marcano's hanging around one of these dive bars, I don't think he has too much to worry about.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You got more stones in the lakes than you ever fucking have. A fucking ingrate. Coming to your question, me. You and your king, you caught Denra at the first sign of trouble. You always have. You always will. Fucking keys.
Hands on the dashboard, motherfucker.
What the Christ you think you're doing?
You were bragging about your stones, so I figured we'd take a little ride. See who cracks first, the Chalky or the Mick. Picked the wrong man to call out.
Just to make this dock my home.
Christ, you're gonna make the piss come out of me, Japs, eh?
Watching the tide roll away.
Give me the word when you've had enough. Come on, old man. It ain't the whiskey turning you green. Picked the wrong man to call out.
Give it a rest before you get the peelers all horned up for us. Pull over here. Now, get the fuck out of my ride. Come around me place in a bit. We've got more to discuss.
This is the part where you drive.
Hemorrhoids. They itch, swell, burn, uncomfortable, embarrassing, painful. What product do 4 out of 5 proctologists recommend to cool, soothe, and reduce the swelling of painful hemorrhoidal tissues? Harm's Hemorrhoidal Suppositories. They bring quick, cooling relief. The patented Harm's formula speeds cooling comfort to where it's needed most. Reduces the swelling, soothes the burning, makes life once again worth living. Harm's Hemorrhoidal Suppositories for quick, effective, cooling relief.
St. Lucas Pale Ale. Fresh, smooth, golden, delicious. The flavor that says, do it again.
St. Lucas Pale Ale, beer's holy grail. You drink your ice cracking cold. You can't just drink one, so order one more, and another again. Hey, why not drink two? The world is joyous through and the ale glasses. Everything is beautiful, especially the license.
St. Lucas Pale Ale. Do it again.
Nifty 1150. WVCE. New Bordeaux. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. If you proud to beg, as you know it, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud of me? Sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby, please don't leave me, girl. If I have to sleep on your doorstep all night and day, just to keep you from walking away, let your friends laugh, even this I can stand, 'cause I wanna keep you any way I can. Ain't you proud of me, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby, please don't leave me, girl. In the pit of my heart, and each day it grows more and more. I'm not ashamed to come and plead to you, baby. Your pleading keeps you from walking out that door. Ain't you proud of me? No, don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby? Don't leave me, girl. But you got to go home with me. I forgot some good old love, and then I got some in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys and things will come by the dozen, but that ain't nothing little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes, around. Action speaks louder than word, and I'm a man with a great experience. I know you got you another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I wanna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so won't you place your ad with me? Boys will come a dime out a dozen, but that ain't nothing but 10-cent love. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes, I am.